The summer of '53 stretched ahead of us like endless fields of prairie grass. According to my best friend, Jackie Whitbread, anything was possible.
My dad got this old tent. So we could set it up. Make us a fishing camp. Sleep out even.
But I was still thinking about my horse, Fever, and how his death was my fault. I didn't see any possibilities, only regrets.
I got one! I got one! It's a whopper. The biggest fish ever caught in Saskatchewan.
You're goofy, do you know that? Don't stand up in the boat!
It was going to take a pretty extraordinary event to help me get over Fever and get on with my life. But sometimes the most amazing adventures start with the smallest things.
Oh, and then there was a time I told him about the speckled trout in the Buffalo River. Hundreds of them, I said.
Never been trout of any kind up to Buffalo. Things practically dried up by August every year.
Well, you know that and I know that, but Repeat here fell for a hook, line, and sinker. Talked him into taking $100 worth of fly fishing gear off my hand. Hip waders, nets, the whole kit and caboodle.
That's an awful lot of dough, Albert.
Well, I gave it back. Eventually.
You know, I wouldn't be enjoying myself so much if I were you, pal, because I'm the one who's going to be holding a straight razor in my hand any minute.
There, that got it.
And in Canadian news, the largest uranium...
Turn that up, will you, Jake? Now, that's the story I was telling you about. Turn it up.
Government sources are reported as saying a northern Saskatchewan site may contain the world's biggest deposit of uranium. One thing seems certain. Cecil Baldwin, the hermit who made the discovery, had better get used to being Canada's newest millionaire. In other world events, South Korea has accepted a proposed armistice. This was announced...
What I wouldn't do for a story like that.
Be a real career maker, wouldn't it, Fisher?
My ticket out of here is what it would be, left hand.
$5 will get you a ticket out of here. Bus stops in front of the cafe, 10 a.m., 3:15 every day.
Yeah, take me right back to proofreading obituaries in my dad's newsroom.
Tell you, if I had the time and a Geiger counter, I'd be out looking. I'd be out there.
Noodle in haystack. No, a fella'd be crazy looking for anything but shade in this heat.
Who in the world would have a Geiger counter anyway?
Any luck?
Yeah. I find big treasure.
Can I try it? Just turn that on and watch the needle. Okay, my turn. Look, it's moving! Dad!
Ben, where you find this rock? Here we go. No one ever take to look this much. Rock must be all over. We strike it. It's here, all right.
We gonna be rich, Papa?
Yes, Katya, so rich. Now, you kids, you don't tell nobody. Promise?
We promise.
Woo.
Wow, just like Captain Nemo's submarine.
Hey, who said my summer reading list was boring? Baking soda is a simplified version of atomic power. Captain Nemo, he could have used atomic power to fire up the Nautilus.
You know, if you fellas are that thirsty, I'd get you a glass.
Mr. Krause is showing me how a submarine works.
Is that a fact?
Do you know it takes uranium to make atomic power?
Yeah.
I didn't think they could find it right here. Apparently Saskatchewan's full of it.
Not the only thing that's full of it. Talk seems to be of nothing else lately.
Huh.
You ever milked a cow, Paul?
No. No. Never milked the cow, but certainly willing to try.
We found it, Jake. Me, Katya, and Bogie.
Found what?
Uranium. I'm not kidding. The meter on the Geiger counter went crazy. Farm next to Jackie's.
Not the old Franklin place.
Yeah, isn't it great? We might get rich like the other guy.
Now listen, Ben, I wouldn't get all huffed up about this.
This is the most exciting thing that's ever happened to me.
Well, that may be so, kid, but like I'm telling you, don't count your chickens before they're hatched.
It's true, Jake. I'm on brink of fortune.
Bogie, come on now. Old man Franklin's farm.
Yeah. I take samples to geologist in Weyburn. He say rocks are full of uranium.
More likely your head is full of rocks, Bogdan.
Coffee and some of your apple pie. Sophia, thanks.
And we're not just talking any old uranium. See this? You read. This type called pitch blend. Richest uranium ore possible. Dark bluish black material.
Bogie, there's something you should know. What was that you were saying again, Bogie?
Pitch blend is as good as money in bank.
You shouldn't have told Jake. I had to. Don't tell anybody else. Hey, Ben. Not even Jackie? Especially Jackie. He's a bigger blabbermouth than you.
My dad found that old army tent. Said he'd help us set it up. Come on. What's the matter with you two?
Oh, nothing. Nothing.
Fine. You got your own plans? Great. Didn't want you in my tent anyways.
Are you sure we can't tell Jackie?
Hey, Jake, hold up. So, what's going on? You and Bogie,
I can't tell you.
Oh, come on, Jake, be a pal.
Albert, I shouldn't.
Sure you should, Jake.
Can you keep a secret? Because you're not gonna believe this.
Try me.
Uranium. Big money. That old hermit up north, that was nothing. This is pitch blend.
Pitch blend.
Best. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, where?
I shouldn't. Oh, okay. The old Franklin farm.
Hello, Mr. Franklin. How are you? Well, no point in beating around the bush, is there? I want to buy your rocks. I mean, your farm. So, let's talk. I was thinking, 200? Buy yourself a nice little car. Or 350 would be a good offer.
Not bad.
Well, when you have a real story, it kind of writes itself.
Just let me know when you finish it.
It is finished.
Oh. So should I print it?
Well, you are the printer. There's nothing wrong with it.
Hey, you're the writer here, not me.
That's right, I am.
But if you ask me, it's kind of
Yes?
dull.
Well, you're right. And you know why it's dull? Because this place is dull. It's dull and uninspiring.
How much of this place have you really seen, Hattie?
What do you mean? I have driven from one end of this district to the other half a dozen times now. I know every farm, every creek.
But how much of it have you really seen?
Is this some sort of Indian talk?
No. It's just some sort of Indian talking.
I could even stretch to $1,000. Or even 2, given the state of your rocks farm. Okay. 10. 10.
Deal.
Bogie? We need to talk.
Why? I bought the Franklin farm.
You what?
So, cards on table. Talk. I own the property. You know where the uranium is. I'm prepared to offer you a deal. I'll partner with you for 75% of the profits.
No. Forget it.
Pipe down, kid. Hey, Ben partner too. He finds stuff in the first place. He get the biggest portion.
65.
50.
Deal.
See you at the site. Oh, yeah.
Left hand, I've got my story.
Local boy discovers uranium. Discovers uranium.
On a farm that I now own.
You own it, all right. I always said you were one smart businessman, Albert.
Ooh, she's heavy. That'll be $5. Thank you. Good luck. I swear, this town is like the Klondike during Gold Rush.
Oh, were you there, Violet? Thank you.
Hey, Jake. Pickaxe? Geiger counter?
Shoe polish, brown.
Thank you. That'll be $2.
You could offer to help, partner.
I'm the brains and the money behind the operation. You're the brawn.
Hey, Jackie! How's it going?
What do you care? My dad says if there's uranium right next door, then there's uranium in our land, too. You watch. We'll be just as rich as you. Richer.
Higher.
You know you're shooting right into the sun, don't you?
Would be. If I were actually shooting, I'm just checking some angles.
You know, for someone who never met the man, you have a lot in common with Chet Lambert. You see, he used to own the Crocus Breeze before Albert bought him out. He always had a motto. There's no news this week, make it up.
I didn't make anything up, Moses. I saw what I saw and heard what I heard out back of the cafe. Ben Osborne found uranium.
And this could be biggest find in Canada? Who was your source for that?
I didn't have a source. Listen, all I said was it could be. Because for all we know, it could be. Just a little journalistic speculation. Helps sell papers.
Yeah, well, around here we have another word for it, Hattie. And you can usually find it lying on the ground wherever there's been horses.
Hi, stranger.
I'm pooped.
I hope not too pooped to finish the weeding.
I don't have time for chores,
And
Mom.
then we'll go on a nice picnic, you, Jake, and me.
Well, then what do you say we go fishing or something?
I don't have time for fun either. Not when there's money to be made.
No time for chores or family, Now, you listen to me, Ben.
Mom.
I am beginning to hate the sound of the word uranium.
Yeah.
I don't want him spending his whole summer in that rock pit out there.
Yeah.
Boy, the men around here are certainly communicative these days.
Yeah, Julia, the fact is, this whole thing started out as a kind of joke.
A joke?
See, about a few years ago, Gate and I, we were out doing some rock hounding around here.
What?
Well, thought we found some gold.
Gold? Around here?
We thought we did, yeah. But, well, we sent some samples to this fella that we knew, and...
No gold, obviously.
But there was some uranium. Some low-grade uranium. Worthless.
Wait a minute. You let Ben and Bogie to believe...
Now, this wasn't a joke on Ben. I wasn't thinking that he...
No, you weren't thinking, Jake. What about Albert? He went off and he bought that farm.
Yeah. No. That's the best part.
This takes the cake. You are a big kid.
Oh. About time Albert got a little of his own back.
Oh, all I can say is you better own up before this little joke of yours goes too far.
Well, what's this?
Hey, Jake, the Army's here.
You're obviously here about the uranium discovery. What are your plans?
Sorry, ma'am. Top secret.
Hey, excuse me, could you come back here for a minute?
Don't worry, Albert. It's good news, huh?
This is going to put Crocus on the map.
Not to mention Hattie Fischer's byline on the front page of all the major papers.
Violets for me.
Step right up, folks. See the amazing, authentic uranium rock. Only 5 cents. Free lemonade from the cafe. Want some lemonade? No charge.
Not thirsty. Hey, Ben, Katya. Special ultraviolet glasses for viewing atomic explosions. Get it? Ultraviolet. Come on, everybody! $1.99 a pair!
There. Atomic coffee.
Bogie, 2 more atomic coffees.
What business yours anyway? I want to order a new truck. Take Sophia and Katya on cruise.
Bogie, all I'm saying is don't be too anxious to part with your money just yet.
If no uranium, why you think government all over the place, huh? So what? Your expert find nothing, mine find plenty. Better expert, maybe.
Hey, soldier! What kind of country is it orders a man off his own land? Just asking.
Absolutely. Uh-huh. No, you'll have them. I'll keep you posted. Toronto Telegram.
Oh, yeah?
They liked my story. They want me to file daily updates.
Guess we'll have to put this issue of the Breeze on hold.
Left hand, this is national news. It doesn't happen every day.
Well, congratulations, Fisher. You got what you wanted. So which bus will you be leaving on?
Ambition is not a crime in this country.
No, you're right.
Thank you.
We're just practicing now, Ben. You don't have to cover your head.
Another typical Sunday dinner at the Osborne household?
So I see. Of course, in the event of a real attack, the windows would have to be boarded up because of flying glass. And then we need food that doesn't spoil.
And this food is going to spoil if we don't eat it. Come on, everyone, fun's over.
Fun.
Pretty scary, though, when you think about it. Cold War's escalating. We have the makings of a bomb right here on our very own doorstep. You know, I think come fall, I'm gonna start holding regular air raid drills at the school. Can never be too prepared.
Ben Osborne.
Boy.
Think they might be making bombs in there? Pretty darn quiet. Want to look around? Why not? We can't tell anybody about this. No one. I, Katya Melnick, and you,
Ben Osborne,
swear that this is our discovery and no one else will ever know about it.
I swear.
Let's go. It's too dark for me. Let me.
It's Jackie. Jackie, let us out. Give me one good reason why I should. Let us out now. I'm sick of both you and your stupid secrets. We're sorry. We know we're stupid.
Yeah, really stupid.
Let us out. Say please.
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 You have no right to keep my child in that school.
Excuse me. And they put them in there.
What the heck is going on here? What's happening?
The soldiers have locked Ben and Katya in the school.
Why? Because they're starting to glow, that's why.
Hey, listen up, everybody. I got the rights to a new kind of bomb shelter. Now, you can buy the small family size or the...
Have you no shame?
Business is business, pal.
I wonder if our drinking water is contaminated.
Give us a statement, Major. Give us our children, Major.
Now look, ma'am. We caught those kids trespassing in a shed filled with radioactive material. Now they're quarantined until further notice.
But the rocks, we have them in the house.
Are they going to hurt my baby?
No, listen, a few rocks aren't anybody's concern. We've got a shed filled with uranium dust. Now that's the dangerous stuff. Dust from the ground up rocks, it can get into your lungs.
Dear God, Katya!
Look, Major, don't you think you're going just a little overboard on this?
This is strictly by the book. As far as we know, uranium is present and in large amounts.
Yes. But like I've been trying to tell people around here, this stuff is...
Excuse me, Jake. Let me handle this. Excuse me. My name's Paul Krause, and I'm the teacher at this school. I do believe you need my permission to use these premises.
We're the Army, sir. We don't need anyone's permission.
Oh.
If you hadn't gotten Ben all fired up at supper last night, none of this would have happened. And you, I don't even know what to say to you.
Come, Sophia. What?
Yes, you're on.
Not insensitive. I've got more...
Business.
Well, it is.
I got that right to know.
I am very sensitive.
What you want to do now? I want to go home. Me too.
Shoo! Shoo!
Julia! Where are you headed?
Made them some breakfast.
You know, I don't care if I glow like a beacon. Least I could do is keep Ben company.
Probably enough food for another mouth.
Aren't you scared? Of what? Being radioactive.
I don't know. Might be kind of fun to be your own reading light at night. We'll be fine. Ha! How'd you get here? Through the window in the storage room. You idiot. Now you're gonna be radioactive too. So, you guys can't have all the fun.
Thanks.
Thanks. Nah, there's plenty more where that came from.
Morning.
Morning.
Do you think they went home?
I'm too smart for that.
The treehouse. Who wants some breakfast?
We know you're in there. Well, let's not make this incident any worse than it has to be. Come out, we'll take you back to the school.
Oh, for crying out loud. This is
Jake.
getting ridiculous. What difference does it make to you if we're in a schoolhouse or a treehouse?
Now listen here, mister. You'll be lucky if I don't nail you with a mischief charge for this. Now come out or we are coming in.
Well, I guess that's exactly what you're gonna have to do, Major.
I'll show them.
Jeez.
They're armed!
Jackie, no!
Nothing to worry about. Just a toy, Major. Nothing to worry about. Just a toy.
And now they're pointing guns at us. Great joke, Jake. Great joke.
What do you mean, joke, Ma?
Are you going to own up to this, or should I tell him?
Well, you see, kid, those rocks you found, I found some just like them once. They didn't amount to much. See, this was all a kind of joke on Albert.
What's going on here?
Put on a decontamination suit, Private. You're going in.
Nothing. Miles away.
Don't bother. All right, you can come out.
What's the news, Major?
Well, according to the tests, we've got definite deposits of pitch blende here. Now, it's got uranium oxides in it. Enough of that stuff, we've got the makings of an atom bomb.
And is there enough?
Not enough to light a cigar.
What does that mean, say, strictly economically speaking, Major?
Well, basically, it's worthless.
Easy come, easy go.
Let's pack up and move out.
Worthless. That's even worse than dangerous. I paid all that money. Trump, you had something to do with this. I ought to sue you to heaven and back.
Albert, now, hold on. Now, nobody forced you to buy that farm. Nobody made you do it. Besides, you're always looking to buy up new property. Just consider this as an unconventional acquisition. Yeah, not your usual style.
But you don't understand. I paid fair market price for this time. I never do that.
Jake's practical joke on Albert had turned the entire town on its head and landed me in deep trouble with just about everyone, from Jackie to the Army. Sometimes even Jake went too far.
Ben, you got a right to be sore at me. Sometimes even grown-ups can get carried away with a dumb joke. Any chance you might forgive me?
Any chance you weed the garden for me?
But there's always a punishment to fit the crime.
I reckon I could do that. Are we square now?
Are you kidding? That's the most fun I ever had in my whole life. Thanks, Jake.
Progress can be wonderful, but at what price? We all get carried away at the thought of prosperity and fame, but look at the trouble it can cause. Friends not speaking to one another, fears of radiation poisoning separating children from their parents. You got a problem with it?
Well, I wouldn't change a word.
Well, what are you waiting for then? We got a paper to print.
Yes, boss.